How can you create a dyslexia-friendly school or classroom? Let me walk you through the 7 different pillars that would really help make a school and classroom accessible to a dyslexic. The first thing is whole school awareness. That means everybody from leadership down to staff and support staff know about dyslexia, know how it might manifest itself, and that it's just a struggle with reading, not something that's about intelligence. The second thing we need is leadership commitment. Someone that really focuses on inclusion, not as some general idea that's really ambiguous, but with actionable ways to be inclusive. The third thing you have to have in your school is early identification, which means when you do screeners from kindergarten, first grade, second grade, you have some really concrete measures to look at, things that identify dyslexia. The fourth thing is having really inclusive classroom practices. And there's so many ways you can do inclusive classroom practices that I can't list them all right now, but you have to pick a couple and make sure they're universal in your classroom so teachers become really well adept at using them and identifying where to use them. A fifth element would be learner voice. Start listening to the struggling readers. Start learning about how their brain is thinking about learning or what they can and cannot access. You got to get their voice involved so that empathy can be a central component to approaching lesson design. The sixth thing is parental partnerships. There needs to be a close and open communication going back and forth with parents about what you're seeing, why it might be happening, and how you're addressing it, so that parents can also support these things at home. And that can be as simple as parent communication about how to read to your student at home or what to read to your student at home, as well as progress reports so that you show impact based off of what intervention you're using. So there can be a record of that. And the seventh thing is that a really good school that's designed for dyslexics has transition plans in place from someone going from elementary up to middle school, high school, and even most importantly, for those that want to go to college, some supports that are documented so that once they go to college, there's an ease in getting those services at college. So have running records of what's being done, why it's being done, the assessments that have taken place, so that information can travel with the student successfully. So hopefully that gives you a couple ideas about how you can set some pillars in place to make a really dyslexia-focused classroom or school.